Grade 3 students, تربية نموذجية school. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. This is teacher Ashraf and a new online lesson. Today we're gonna study Unit 7, Lesson 4. So you'd better keep your both books closed. PB page 75 and AB page 71. At the top part, you can see the grammar and structure part, and I'd like to tell you that we talked about the present simple in detail in the video sent earlier today. So if you didn't watch it, you could look for it, watch it. You will find that we talked about the present simple's form, use, negative and interrogative cases. We pointed out how to form a question. We also talked about adverbs of frequency, right? So you can go back to the video and watch it. Now go down to the listening part. Here's the listening part. But before listening, I recommend you could pause the video, right? And go to your PB, pupil's book I mean. You'll find the text on page 75. Read the questions carefully. Try to guess possible answers for them. Then resume listening to the video and find the answers, right? So here we can find question number 1. When did Fifi learn to swim? So you read and find the answer for this. When does she have swimming lessons now? Right? So this is in the past and this is at present. How often does she walk to her swimming lessons? What time does she go to her swimming lessons? How often does she see her friends? So let's now listen carefully. Try to find answers. Try to guess possible answers for the questions. Right? Let's go.
Unit 7, Lesson 4, Activity 8, page 75. Listen and read. Then read and say true or false.
When did Fifi learn to swim?
When she was 7, she had swimming lessons every Sunday.
When does she have swimming lessons now?
She always has swimming lessons on Sunday and Monday. She has lessons at 10 o'clock on Sunday and at 5:30 on Monday.
How often does she walk to her swimming lessons? What time does she go to her swimming lessons?
She never walks to her swimming lessons. She always goes by car. She goes to her swimming lessons at 9:45 on Sunday and at 5:15 on Monday.
How often does she see her friends?
She always sees her friends at the weekend. She often goes to a gathering with her friends. She usually walks in the park with her friends too.
Okay. So in this text, you'll find the first paragraph. It was written about when Fifi learned to swim. On which day? So the first sentence about Fifi learned to swim when she was 7. Is this true or false? Here the question is, when does she have swimming lessons now? When? So the question is about the time. Look, 10 o'clock, 5:30 or 5:30 on Monday and 10 o'clock on Sunday. Number 3. So do you think the first one is true or false? Fifi learned to swim when she was 7. If you look carefully here and read carefully, you can find the answer. It's crystal clear. Look, she had swimming lessons every Sunday. Okay, so the first one, Fifi learned to swim when she was 7. I can hear some students, not some students, lots of students who say it's true. Yeah, great job. Look, when she was 7, she had swimming lessons every Sunday. So the first one is true. Number 2, Fifi always has swimming lessons on Saturday. Is it on Saturday now? Look carefully. Hmm? She always has swimming lessons on Sunday and Monday. So it's not Saturday. Yeah, it's false. Like most of you, yeah, I heard them now saying it's false. Great job. Number 3, she usually walks to her swimming lessons. Huh? Yeah, very good. I can hear some students who said she never, it was the word never is mentioned here so that the answer can't be true. This is false. She usually walks to her swimming lessons. This is false. She never walks to her swimming lessons. She always goes by car. The fourth one, number 4, she always sees her friends at the weekend. Oh, I see all of you giving correct answers. Yeah, this is true. She always sees her friends at the weekend. That's correct. That's very good. Here, ask and answer. You can do this with a partner, do it with your brother, your sister, or a member of the family. Right? What time do you practice playing football? I practice playing football at 7 o'clock in the evening. How often do you practice playing football? I always practice playing football in the evening. So you can use the question words what time to ask about a specific time, and you can ask about often. Usually when one asks about the word how often, it's expected that the answer could be once, twice, 3 times, etc. Or giving an approximate percentage, rounding by using the word always, usually, often, sometimes, or even never. And these are the keywords of the present simple. We talked about them in the earlier video that's sent earlier today. So thank you so much for this. Let's go to the activity book, page 71, right? Okay, here in the activity book, right? Unit 7, Lesson 4, page 71. Look at this exercise 8. What can you see here? I can see the cat doing different activities. Number 1, the cat is swimming here. Number 2, can you tell me what the cat is doing here? Yeah, that's correct. The cat is doing gymnastics. Number 3, what's the cat doing here? The cat is doing karate. The cat is doing karate. So, in the picture number 4, what is the cat doing? The cat is practicing playing football or playing football. Right? So, we have to follow the first example. What does the cat look? What does the cat, or what time? Let me go out of the eraser. Yeah. What time does it go swimming? It goes swimming at 10 o'clock. So if you look carefully at picture number 2, we're gonna write what time does it do gymnastics? And I drew this for you, and the answer should be it does gymnastics at, what time is it now? I told you before, when the longer hand is pointed to 3, this is quarter past. This is quarter past. So the answer is it does gymnastics at So the answer should be, it does gymnastics at 1:15. Number 3. Let's go to number 3. And the question should be, what time does it do karate? What time does it do karate? So the answer should be, it does karate, as it's shown here on the clock, at 9:45. 9:45. Number 4, the question, what time does it practice playing football? What time does it practice playing football? And the answer should be, it practices playing football at 2:30. At 2:30. Right? And I'm gonna write these for you, these answers. Right? So if you look carefully here, I wrote the question and answer for number 2 and 3. What time does it do gymnastics? It does gymnastics at 1:15. Number 3, what time does it do karate? It does karate at 9:45. Right? So here we have the answer for 2 and 3. And number 4, as I told you, what time does it practice playing football? It practices playing football at 2:30, as shown here. So these are the answers for number 2 and 3. You can write the answer for number 4 as shown. You can pause the video to write the answers and then resume listening. Pause the video to write the answers and then resume listening. Okay, so let's go to the other part here. This is about adverbs of frequency. We talked about adverbs of frequency in the previous video. So here we have to look at the pictures and write. Look at the pictures. How often do you have swimming lessons? Look at these 3 ticks. This means usually, as I told you before. These 4 ticks means using always. So using these 4 ticks mean that you are going to use always. This cross means you are going to use never, never, and this is for often or often. So number 2 is gonna be like this. How often does he practice playing football? How often does he practice playing football? And the answer is gonna be, he always practices playing football in the evening. He always practices playing football in the evening. Look at the picture. This shows the time of the day, the evening. Number 3 is gonna be like this. How often do they do karate? How often do they do karate? And the answer should be, they never do karate at midday. I told you before in a previous video, when you find the sun higher up in the sky like this, it's midday. Here is afternoon. This one, afternoon. So the answer for number 3, they never do karate at midday. Number 4, how often does she study maths? How often does she study math? Look at the numbers here. And the answer should be, she often studies math in the afternoon. She often studies math in the afternoon. I want all of you to do this exercise as a homework. You can listen to me carefully. You can pause the video. You can watch it more than one time and write. All you have to do here is to listen carefully to what I said. You write the questions and then write the answers. Thank you for watching. Thank you for paying attention. Till we meet again, thank you and goodbye.